Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Riverfront Community Player's first ever virtual cabaret. I'm Sam, and I'm going to be your host for this evening. Tonight, you're going to be hearing songs from hit shows such as Hamilton, Wicked, Les Miserables, and a bunch of other great shows that have graced the stage. However, we've brought a bit of a twist to the mix. This is a Miscast cabaret, which means performers will be singing songs they normally wouldn't be able to do up on the stage. Kicking off the event tonight, we have Nicole Perry singing Me in the Sky from Come From Away. After that, we'll travel to Paris, France, where Leah Gibson will perform Out There from Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Maggie Harbord will be singing Kindergarten Boyfriend from Heathers. We hope you enjoy.
My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes departing, watching them fly. Something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot, but I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. And my dad seemed patient. He said, just see what happens. But I took my first lesson, came down from the sky. I told my father I'd fly for the rest of my life. And I got my first job flying for a mortician in a tiny Bonanza, just a corpse and me. $5 an hour for flying dead bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. And suddenly the wheels lift off, the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I'm flying company charters. Suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines had the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. But the World War II pilots, they all complained. They said girls shouldn't be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends back then, and they said, are you better than us, do you think? But I kept getting hired, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly I've got my wings. Suddenly all of those pilots protesting me, well, they can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one saying stay grounded, looking down, passing them by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I've got enough female crew. The news caught and made headlines across the world. Suddenly it stopped. No one's saying you can't or you won't, or you know you're not anything cause you're a girl. Suddenly I'm getting married, and we're putting pins on the map where we've flown. Suddenly I am a mother, and suddenly shocked at how much they've grown. Suddenly I'm wondering how my parents would feel seeing me teaching men to be pilots. 'Cause suddenly I am the senior instructor, and somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I'm flying from Paris to Dallas, across the Atlantic and feeling calm, when suddenly someone on air-to-air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action, and the one thing I love more than anything was used as the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, not part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there, where they all live unaware. What I'd give, what I'd dare, just to live one day out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I was in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sand. Taste a morning out there, like ordinary men who freely walk about there, just one day and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out There was a boy I met in kindergarten. He was sweet, he said that I was smart. He was good at sports and people liked him. And at nap time once we shared a map. I didn't sleep, I sat and watched him breathing. Watched him dream for nearly half an hour. Ooh. Then he woke up. He pulled a scab off one time playing kickball. He kissed me quick and pressed it in my hand. I took that scab and put it in a locket. All year long I wore it near my heart. He didn't care if I was thin or pretty, and he was mine until we hit first grade. Ooh. Then he woke up. Last night I dreamed a horse with wings flew down into my homeroom. On its back there he sat, and he held out his arms. So we sailed across the gym, above the faculty parking lot. My kindergarten boyfriend and a horse with wings. Now we're all grown up and we know better. Now we recognize the way things are. Certain boys are meant for kindergarten. Certain girls are meant to be alone. But I believe that any dream worth having is a dream that should not have to end. So I'll build a dream that I can live in, and this time I'm never waking up. And we'll start centuries long. Don't ask me just how it happened. I wish I knew. I can't believe that it happened, and still it's true. I got lost in his arms, and I had to stay. It was dark in his arms, and I lost my way. From the dark came a voice, and it seemed to say, there you go, there you go. How I felt as I fell, I just can't recall. But his arms held me fast, and it broke the fall. And I said to my heart, as it foolishly kept jumping all around, I got lost, but look what I found. I got lost in his arms, and I had to stay. It was dark in his arms, and I lost my way. From the dark came a voice, and it seemed to say, there you go, there you go. How I felt as I fell, I just can't recall. But his arms held me fast, and it broke the fall. And I said to my heart, as it foolishly kept jumping all around, I got lost, but look what I found.
Folks, we finally got a headline. Lucy's crushed his bull's attack. Crutches on. It's just too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling. Thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go! Let me go far away, somewhere they won't ever find me. Tomorrow I'll find me today. The city's finally sleeping, and the moon looks so gray. I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air, let arm laugh in my face. I don't care, save my place. I'll be there. Just be real is all I'm asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa
I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I recognize the guessing game. Guess what?
What?
I don't like guessing games, or when I feel things before I know the feeling. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or ignore the O's, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it? What if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to.
Dawn, don't you think you're being a little, maybe just a tad?
I'm not defensive, I'm simply being cautious. You can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line, you've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. Sorry girls, but he could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded a way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind. Or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not prepared for that, I'm scared of breaking open. But I get help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
Some great performances to round out that last set of singing. So those last couple of folks you heard were Anthony Soto singing I Got Lost in His Arms from Annie Get Your Gun, Emily Vesper singing Santa Fe from Newsies, and finally Noah Mano singing When He Sees Me from the Broadway hit Waitress. While I have you here, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Riverfront Players, as well as on Facebook for updated season information and special virtual events. We'll continue on with the singing now and head back to Paris, France to hear Bring Him Home from Les Miserables, brought to you by Andy Stamen. We'll go to one of my personal favorites, Agony from Into the Woods, brought to you by Gina Petty and Risa Ferguson. And then Kendra Hecker will sing Don't Lose Your Head from the London Broadway hit 6. Check it out.
God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one. How soon they fly on and on. And I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Lithe and becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, or the torture they teach. What's as intriguing or half so fatiguing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne?
You are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why no?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her
agony, misery, though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Grew up in the French court, oui, bonjour, life was a chore, so 1522 came straight to the UK, all the British dudes lame. I wanna dance and sing, not my thing. But then I met the king, and soon my daddy said, you should try to get ahead. He wanted me, obviously, messaging me like every day. Couldn't be better than he sent me a letter, and who am I kidding, I was prêt à manger. Sent a reply, just saying hi. You're a nice guy, I'll think about it maybe. XO, baby. Here we go. I didn't know I would move in with his missus. Get a life! Like, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. 3 in the bed and the little one said, if you wanna be wed, make up your mind. Her on me, chum, don't wanna be some girl in a... Are you blind? Don't be bitter, 'cause I'm fitter. Why hasn't it hit her? He doesn't wanna... Somebody hang you. Here we go. I didn't really mean it, but rumors spiral. Wait, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. Tried to elope, but the Pope said nope. Our only hope was Henry. He got a promotion, caused a commotion, set in motion the C of E. We're so outdated. Us two wanted to get X-rated. Everybody chill. It's totes God's will. Henry's out every night on the town, just sleeping around like, what the hell? If that's how it's gonna be, maybe I'll flirt with a guy or 3 just to make him gel. Henry finds out and he goes mental. He screams and shouts like, so judgmental. You damn it, witch. Mate, just shut up. I wouldn't be such a... If... Here we go. and now he's going round like off with her head. I'm pretty sure he means it. What was I meant to do? What was I meant to do? No, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say OL, or go to hell. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head.
This is Who I'd Be from Shrek the musical. I guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring, while smelling like a herring. Upon a Viking ship I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches, I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Or I could be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. Into the skies I'd throw it. The stars would do the telling. The moon would help with spelling, and the night would dot the I's. I'd write a verse, recite a joke, with wit and perfect timing. I'd share my heart, confess the things I yearn, and do it all while rhyming. But we all learn. But we all learn. An ogre always hides. An ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark. He's all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, then life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard, there is a beast. I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take a breath, and I'd remove my helmet. We'd stop and stare, we'd speak of love, we'd feel the stars ascending, we'd share a kiss, I'd find my destiny. I'd have a hero's ending, a perfect happy ending. That's what it would be. A big, bright, beautiful world, but not for me.
I can't take no more of this. This nightmare has to end. In this God-forsaken place, death would be a welcome friend. I could pay a crooked guard to kill me. Yeah, that's it. Better that than 16 years dying slowly, bit by bit. All I did was rob a few stores. Justice here don't fit the crime. I've been broken by
Caitlin Reed was definitely questioning what people were doing in her swamp with that beautiful trio called Who I'd Be from Shrek the Musical. I know I was excited to see Gina again singing Raise a Little Hell from Wild Party. Man, I wonder when I'll be able to have another Wild Party. Anyway. Up next we have a great song from Man of La Mancha called I Really Like Him, performed by my mother, Kathy Fernandez, who would actually listen to Man of La Mancha on cassette in her car with her father way back in the day. She's a tough act to follow, but Elliot Wisniewski's up for the challenge with the song Burn from Hamilton, and of course Jackie Clark's angelic voice will praise us with Some Enchanted Evening from South Pacific.
Why do you follow him?
Well, that's easy to explain. It's because...
Why?
I like him. I really like him. Tear out my fingernails one by one. I like him. I don't have a very good reason. Since I've been with him, cuckoo nuts have been in season. But there's nothing I can do. Chop me up for onion stew. Still I'll yell to the sky, though I can't tell you why, that I like him.
But what do you get out of this?
What do I get? Why, already I've gotten...
You've gotten nothing. Why do you do it?
I like him. I really like him. Pluck me naked as a scalded chicken. I like him. Don't ask me for why or wherefore, 'cause I don't have a single good because or therefore. You can barbecue my nose, make a giblet of my toes, make me freeze, make me fry, make me sigh, make me cry. Still I'll yell to the sky, though I can't tell you why, that I like him.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine, I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign of when you were mine. The world seemed to burn. You published the letter she wrote you. You told the whole world that you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said When she read what you'd done, she said, "You've married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memory of when you were mine. I hope that you
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somehow you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in her dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, you may hear her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. Or all through your life you may dream alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never
With the guns blaring and the drums pounding, there's no hope of getting rest. With the light glaring and the call sounding and the clenching in your chest. When the man's in battle and the baby's rattle only makes you more depressed. The wise woman does what she knows. If it's fighting, she fights. If it's sewing, she sews. When the tension inside overflows and goes too far, one more star, one more stripe to escape your lonely bed. One more star, one more stripe, join the blue, the white, and red. One more star, one more stripe, as you pray your child's not dead. With the roof leaking and the walls wetter and the night as black as pitch, with the wind shrieking and his last letter says he's fighting in a ditch. Then the candle flickers and the river bickers. What else can you do but stitch one more star, one more stripe, till you feel the rising sun? One more star, one more stripe, till this foolishness is done. One more star, one more stripe, we'll be waving when we've won. Grab a needle, grab a thimble, if it's all that keeps you sane. Think of freedom as a symbol, think of justice as a game. Think of life with independence, think of muskets and brigades. Think of taking the oppressor, think of banners and parades. When the gate creaks and the paint cracks and the cat cries and the night crawls, raise a flag, raise a flag, raise a flag till you're free. One more star, one more stripe, till this bloodshed's finally through. One more star, one more stripe, till they come back home to you. One more star, one more stripe, when there's nothing you can do. When they take all the things that define what you were and are, one more star.
Oh, the places I would like to show you, although I hardly know you. I have a funny feeling we'd make a perfect pair. Famous sights I wanna see you seeing, and nights of you and me. Wait a minute. Just a minute. No. I'm a Joe, it just for a name. Every night to date a different dame. Call each one the same pet name. Yeah, baby. In a row I have my ducks. Loads of gas to give me loads of yucks. Leave the coo into the other clocks. I don't mean maybe. Got it good. What do I need with love? is what I preach. Keep temptation out of easy reach. Stick to dolls who wash their hair and bleach. I'm happy, come and go the way I choose. Never gonna sing the tie-down blues. Other guys would kill to fill my shoes. No wing clipped, sappy, got it good. What do I need with love? That was a near miss. Talk about a close shave. Flirted with disaster. There must be someone up there watching over me. Talk about a four-leaf clover me. Peter Rabbit's missing footsie means I roll without a tootsie. Got it good. What do I need with love? I got it good. What do I need with love? Skip the vows and all that rot. Tell the minister that I do not. Bright and breezy as the birds and breezy as the free and easy as the life I've got. Without her. Although I hardly know you, what do I need with love? I got it good. Got it good. But now I've got it.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason, I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gonna find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gonna find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gonna find my corner of the sky. The sky.
Will Krakauer, ever the historian, performing Flag Maker 1775 from Songs for a New World. Just so you all know, the pink color behind him is retro colonial blue. That's how much of a historian he is. Looks great, buddy. Kat Whitson's followed Will with a great performance of What Do I Need with Love from Thoroughly Modern Millie, and after that, I know she'd make a fantastic Jimmy. Rounding out that last group was Jen Bloomberg performing a beautiful serenade of Corner of the Sky from Pippin. So far, we've had great performances across the board. Just a quick reminder to follow us on social media to hear all about our kids' camps, teen shows, and upcoming productions. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has put a bunch of things on hold, including our new musical, In the Heights. However, we have Max Bigelow, which, by the way, happy birthday, Max. Max will be performing Inutile from In the Heights to keep us on our toes as we await a new release date. Following Max, we'll have Sam Brownell teach us how to bake a pie with What Baking Can Do from Waitress. And finally, the baker from last year's Into the Woods performance, Aidan McDonald, will take the role of his wife as he performs Moments in the Woods.
This isn't happening. Inutile. Useless. Just like my father was before me. Inutile. Useless. Every day he cut the cane, came home late and prayed for rain. Prayed for rain. And on the days when nothing came, my father's face was lined with shame. He'd sit me down beside him and he'd say, my father was a farmer, his father was a farmer, and you will be a farmer. But I told him, Poppy, I'm sorry I'm going farther. I'm getting on a plane, and I'm gonna change the world someday. And he slapped my face. Stood there staring at me. Useless. Today, my daughter's home and I am useless. As a baby, she amazed me with the things she learned each day. She used to stay on the fire escape while all the other kids would play. And I would stand beside her and I'd say, I'm proud to be your father, 'cause you work so much harder. You are so much smarter than I was at your age. And I always knew that she would fly away. She was gonna change the world someday. I will not be the reason that my family can't succeed. I will do what it takes. They'll have everything they need. For all my work, all my life, everything I've sacrificed will have been useless.
Make it work, make it easy, make it clever and craft it into pieces. Make it sweet, crimp the edges, or make it sour and serve with lemon wedges. Even doubt can be delicious as it washes off of all the dirty dishes. When it's done, I can smile. It's on someone else's plate for a while. I'll place it on display, and then I'll slice and serve my worries away. I can't to sugar, butter, covered pieces. Never mind what's underneath it, I have done it before. I'll bake me a door to help make it through. I learned that from you, Mama. It's amazing what baking can do. Make it up and surprise them. Tell them all my secrets, but disguise them so they dance on the tongues of the very people that their secrets from. Will make it soon, make it better, though better never lasts forever. I'll make it small so it fits even this, even now, even as the walls come tumbling down, even as we can't stop remembering how every door we ever made, we never once walked out. Something I never got the chance to ask her about. So with flour on my hands, I'll show them all how goddamn happy I am. Sugar, butter, flour, don't let me down. Let's see the next amazing thing baking does now.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Was that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up, stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband, no one lives in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince. Well, whatever. Never it's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't just a trick of the woods. Just a moment. One peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or? Is it never and? That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, every now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment. Who can live in the woods? And to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
sleep at night? Why does this girl smell of orange trees? Why does she feel good when nothing's right? Why is she cool when there is no breeze? Vietnam, you don't give answers, do you, friend? Just questions that don't ever end. Why, God? Why today? I'm all through here, on my way. There's nothing left here that I'll miss. Why send me now, a night like this? Who is this girl in this rusty bed? Why am I back in a filthy room? Why is her voice ringing in my head? Why am I high on her cheap perfume? Vietnam. Hey, look, I mean you no offense, but why does nothing here make sense? Why, God, show your hand? Why can't one guy understand? I've been with girls who knew much more. I never felt confused before. Why me? What's your plan? I can't help her. No one can. I liked my memories as they were, but now I leave remembering her. Oh, when I went home before, no one talked to the war. What they knew from TV didn't have a thing to do with me. I went back and re-upped. Sure, Saigon is corrupt. It felt better to be here driving for the embassy. 'Cause here if you can pull a string, a guy like me lives like a king, just as long as you don't believe anything. Why, God? Why this face? Why such beauty in this place? I liked my memories as they were, but now I leave remembering her. Just her.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I meet the wizard, once I prove my worth, when I meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth, and with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Did you think the wizard is dumb, or like Munchkin so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl whom on I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause when you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed, and all of us has to love you, and by the wizard you're acclaimed. And with this gift or this curse that I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why, when we are hand in hand, the wizard and I. And one day you'll say to me, Elfa, the girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degreenify you? And of course that's not important to me. Alright, why not? I'll reply. Oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Guess what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited. And I just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true. The vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I'll never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt. And so it will be for the rest of my life, and I want nothing else till I die, held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream, for half of Oz's favorite team, the wizard and
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray, reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach we can start. Slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we'd start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give up bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but finally a city of men. A city of men.
Well, who knew Drea could pull off her dad's army pants? Not me. She did a great job performing Why God Why from Miss Saigon. And look, I don't know about you, but if Broadway ever does a miscast showing of Wicked, they've found their alpha boy with Charlie Barney performing the Wizard and I from Wicked. And also, of course, I thought RCP's production of Godspell was fantastic. But this rendition of Beautiful City by Mia Sanchez was absolutely breathtaking and a perfect closer for this year's musical Cabaret. Thank you all for staying with us and listening to this phenomenal performance. We hope to do more events like these in the future. I'd like to take a moment and thank all of our performers, all of you for being here, and of course Drea Santilli for putting this together. The COVID-19 pandemic has not been easy, but the one thing that can always keep people together is music. So we hope you've enjoyed this time. Awesome, come on, man.
Dirty whore. Alright, you know what we're going to do then?
You really gotta walk right here in the middle of this. Ruining my dates. It was from me and the pimps. Love a pimple.
Yum. Hi, my name's Mia Sanchez. Today I'll be singing Ow! I won't fall. Hi. That's better.
Hey, Dre, this is Kate One. Listen live. Hopefully, you can't hear the washing machine there. But what can I do? Take two. Fiona.
No! I'll smell him. No, I don't know what I'm doing. No! And oh my god, that was so bad. That was just bad. Ah! Because it's you're gonna kill me. What? No, you're so gross. Ah!
And now so I sing.
It smells like straight butter in this place, and I've also made a mess, so. I've also, like, don't know why I decided to use props, but I've wasted most of my margarine. So. Woo! Let's go, baby. Woo! Come on. Okay.